This is gonna be one of those days when I just throw everything on the floor. Alright guys, hi, my name is Sam, this is the Potager Knits podcast. I'm coming to you from rainy Harrisburg, and I have a lot to talk about today. So just a reminder, if you want to find me around the internet, I can be found on Instagram at Potager Knits and on Ravelry at Orandrosamore. Both of those links will be down in the description, as well as any other things that I talk about today that I can find the links to. So a really interesting thing that's going on, the Fiber Community Fund is live on Instagram, and that's run by Sultan. I'm going to put the links down in the description. I donated some of my patterns to the Fiber Community Fund, so they are available there. I really like what they're all about, so check that out. My other thing, dyer supplier. I actually ordered more blank yarns because I am going to start playing with dyeing yarns. Really excited. I ordered a ton of these little minis. Really exciting things. And I just got some more 2-ply sock. So as soon as I get some acid dye, that's gonna be happening for sure. If you want to get your own yarn, there's a $50 off coupon down in the description. Yeah, it's just a referral code. Not a big deal, but pretty good deal, honestly. You get $50 off, I get $50 off to get more yarn to play with. Win-win, exciting stuff. So I'm back. It's been a while. I'll kind of like get into some stuff at the end, but yeah, I'm back for good now. Even with the holidays, I think I can keep up with this a little bit better than I could, but I just needed some time, and now I'm back. So let's get to FOs. Now you would think, because it's been weeks since I've been here, that I would have a ton of FOs, and you would be wrong. I have been legitimately busy and just legitimately tired, and/or one of those things. So not a lot of finishing stuff has been happening, just a lot of doing some stuff and then not finishing it, if you know what I mean. So let's just talk about them. Let's talk about it. So my first FO are my Happy Trees socks. This is the first pair of Christmas socks that I wanted to knit this year. They're worsted weight. The yarn that I used is, excuse me, drinking sparkling water was probably not my smartest idea when trying to film. Pro. So I used Knit Picks Wool of the Andes for the tan color, and then this like purpley color is from Pagewood Farms. It was like on the clearance rack, in the clearance bin at Conversational Threads when I went to visit, and I just liked it, and it was inexpensive, and now it made for some cool socks. I did make a few modifications. I only did one repeat here on the leg, and that was because I didn't think I was going to have enough purple yarn, and I was right. And then I also did the toe in the main color because I was pretty sure I wasn't going to have enough, and I was right. I only had like this much yarn left. Played a little bit of yarn chicken, but you know, I got it done. Yeah, I really love these. They're really toasty. I haven't gotten a chance to wear them yet, but Rebecca did, and she liked them a lot. And they just need to be washed so that I can wear them. I'll probably wear them this weekend. Yeah. My second FO is actually a new pattern that just came out on Monday. It is the R&R socks by Hey Brownberry, Marceline. So this, yeah, was a pattern test. I volunteered for 2 pattern tests, like right at the end of October, which I probably shouldn't have, but I do have time to do them. It's just, I really need to knit ornaments because I only have 5 done. But I'm going to talk about that later. For now, here are my R&R socks. I love these. So I did actually restart these once because originally I was using like this, it moved. There's blue yarn back here. Using this dark blue yarn and some yellow yarn, and it just didn't look right. I was still, oh god, I'm just gonna sit those there. It just wasn't a good enough contrast, and I wasn't a big fan of how it looked, so I decided I was gonna go back to the drawing board with my colors, and I chose these. The black is Knit Picks Stroll Tweed, and then the yellowy white orangey flecked thing is Piratenwoole. So the black wool, or the black stroll tweed, I had extra of because I had ordered some for my other Christmas socks that I'm working on now. And then the Piratenwoole I got in a Christmas yarn swap last year, which is super cool. I really love it. And I was actually holding on to it because I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Here's a better view of like what they look like together. Super, super pretty. This pattern is really beautiful. Really easy. Kind of the whole point, R&R, rest and relaxation. It is a very relaxing pattern. Very simple, stitch pattern to work through that you don't have to like memorize a bunch of stuff for. It's 2 colors, but you're only working with 1 color at a time, so it's not like it's very fiddly. And yeah, I really love these. And this is my first toe-up sock too. I always, always, always knit cuff-down socks. I did toe-up, I did magic loop, completely different from what I normally do. And I can't say that like it's my favorite. I really don't like the heels on toe-up socks. That's just personal preference. And I definitely, yeah, it's mostly the heel, I think. It's just, I don't know. I just like cuff down socks better. I just prefer to knit them that way. I also prefer cast on edges on my ribbing because I use cable cast on like everything. So it ends up with like a really neat edge. Whereas casting off, I feel like I have never found a cast off edge that I actually like how it looks. So when you do cuff down, you Kitchener stitch, there's no cast off edge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like how it looks on ribbing. I hate casting off ribbing. Anyway, so these are good. These are good socks. Get this pattern. It's really great. I think this will be really good for like post-holiday knitting when, you know, you want something selfish, but maybe not super involved. This would be really great for that. And yeah, buy this pattern. It's so good. Yarn. I made some yarn. Where did it go? Here it is. I spun some yarn. It kind of looks like a mess right now because my cat's been playing with it. And then I was going to try to knit or crochet something with it, and I got distracted and realized I really needed to work on other projects instead. But here it is. Look at it. It's beautiful. So this fiber is from Skirted Fleece Mill. It's got a little sparkle on it, you can see. It definitely, like, the purple bled a little bit, so it ended up a little bit more lavender, which, like, perfect for me. I love lavender. And it has little flecks of pink in it, too. So, yeah. Really, really pretty. This was a lot of fiber. Like, I have never worked with that much fiber at once. But I did spin it all in one go. My drop spindle was full. And then plied it. I just used a yarn cake to ply it. And it turned out pretty nice. I mean, it's not, this is of course the end, so it's not as good. But like, the plying turned out pretty good. This is definitely better than my last attempt. It's more like cohesive and solid, whereas my last spin was a little more loosey-goosey. Like, I think I'm learning better how much spin I actually have to put. I don't know terminology since I'm pretty much just teaching myself, but yeah, I love spinning. I'm having so much fun spinning. I can't wait until I finish all of these holiday things because I'm going to spin more. I have 2 projects that I started that I'm going to show you, but I haven't really been working on them because I've been working on all this holiday knitting and test knitting. So anyway, I made this yarn. My cat's been trying to eat it. I don't know why he's like magnetically attracted to this yarn, but he is, and yeah, he's an asshole. So that's gonna get jammed back up on top of this shelf because he can't reach it. Alright, so whips. So I have a bunch of whips. I'm gonna start with my Cover Your Ass knit along. So I need to post another progress picture of this because I keep forgetting. I'll probably do that tonight because I want to be really extra. Oh no, I lost some stitches. I lost a few stitches. I have not knit on this for a while, just being honest, but here she is. That's a leg. I really like the color choice that I did with this. I'm just a little bit, like, wary of the fact that I haven't worked on this for a while. I was really frustrated because I got my sizing wrong. I screwed up something. I don't know if it's because of how different the margin of error is when you're knitting with bulky yarn versus when you're knitting with, like, a fingering weight yarn, but it just wasn't, like, turning out how I was hoping. So if I think that it, like, once I try this on, if I think that it's gonna be okay, then I'll just keep working on it and make sure that I have really good notes. But if not, I might just start over, which is fine. I have plenty of time. I had a little bit been hoping that I could finish this before Christmas, because I thought it would be nice to have a toasty warm butt on Christmas Eve. But I don't think that's gonna happen because I have so many other things that I'm working on, and, like, December is a pretty busy month, so we'll see. But I mean, I love these. I just need to actually, like, get back into working with them. Also, I had to borrow the needles for this project that I'm working on now, so yeah. So next, I am going to talk about that. This is the pattern test that I'm working on for Lavanya Patricella. I can't remember how you pronounce her name. My bad. So this is the color... Why didn't I write this down? The color block brioche cowl or something like that. I will put the actual name down in the description. And I just dropped my stitch record. Oh, you're doing brilliant, Sam. But yeah. It's really pretty. I'm using 2 colors of Malabrigo. Yeah, I've been plugging away at this. I should finish this tonight. I'm pretty close. And then it's getting released next week. Oops. I'm trying to get my stitch marker with my toes. That's fine. I've got monkey feet. Yeah, I think this is getting released next week. Week after next, like on Monday, I think. So yeah, this Malabrigo, I kind of wish that I had picked 2 different, like, a different color combo that is a little bit more contrasty, because I like her version, you can see the color changes a lot more, because, like, it is color blocked. You can see it from far away a little bit better, I think, like where the brioche ribs, but yeah, that was just, like, my own dumb hubris where I was like, no, it'll be fine if I use those colors. They're good colors. They look really pretty together. They do look pretty together, but they're not very high contrast. All right. So I do have something that I think I'm going to frog, and I don't know where they are right this second. They might be in this bin. Yeah, they're in this bin. And we're back. I just knocked all of my shit down. Like, all of it. Like, everything that was sitting here just fell down at the same time. What? That was, wow. Brilliant. Pro. Anyway, as I was saying, I am going to be frogging these, but I just kind of want to talk about them. So, it's this guy. So, I think knitting that other sock, I realized that I do knit very tightly, and this sock is going to be too small. Like, it's really pretty, and I love it, but my gauge is so tight. Like, this isn't going to stretch at all. It's going to be so small and so uncomfortable. And this yarn, like, this particular yarn does not really have a lot of stretch in it, which is fine. That's not going to fit my leg. Like, hold on. Look at this. So this is the new sock. You see the problem? So, yeah, I think it's good because I've learned a little bit more about my sock knitting, and, like, this is too tight, and I need to go back to the drawing board. So, realistically, hold on. That's a little bit better. Realistically, I'm not going to be working on those color socks for a while. So I think I might just unravel it, put the yarn back in my stash, and I'll use this yarn for a different sock or who knows what. But, yeah, I'm not going to work on these socks anymore right now. It's just not going to happen. I have so many other projects that I really, really want to get into, and this is not one of them. And if you're not loving a pattern or something that you're making, don't keep doing it. Like, it's fine. tossing that on the floor. Next, my spinning. I'm gonna sit this over here. So yeah, I have 2 spinning projects that I've been working on, and they're in my big old basket over here. So first, just this plain fiber. I'm trying to spin it more finely, which I think I am succeeding in pretty well. I have a ton of it. It's from Outlying Acres Farms. I got it at the, and it's just sheep's wool. I think it says long wool. I got it at the Lehigh Valley Fiber Festival, and it was just for practicing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm practicing, and maybe I will dye it once I get into dyeing and I'm more comfortable with it, because I don't want to ruin anything. But for now, I'm just spinning it into singles. I think it would be cool to dye it as a single and then spin it and see what happens, or like ply it and see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. But that's one spinning project. My other one is a little different. What is this? Oh. It's okay. So this is Bauer Family Farms fiber that I got. There's 2 different colors of orange, 2 different colors of green. So I'm going to ply it all up, or I'm going to spin it all up into one big long strand, and then I'm going to ply it and on itself, so it will have orange and green in both sections. I think I'm going to alternate colors because I think that will make for more interesting. Like, I calculated in my head how I think it's going to look, and I think it's going to look cool if I do it that way, and that's what I want to do. So, we'll see how that turns out, but that is another fun spinning project. I really have the spinning bug, and that's why I'm like, I really need to finish these, like, ornaments and pattern tests and stuff so that I have time to spin and work on this next project, which is, like, goals. So, in my Tomboy Femme bag here, this is a project that I've been talking about doing for a while, and now it is the season, and I started it, and I'm so excited. So these are my ugly Christmas sweater socks. The pattern is by Tabitha Gandy. Oh no, stitch dropped. Fixing it. Not doing a great job. That's what happens when you're knitting with tweed. Oh god, this is all janky, which makes me think that maybe the cat got into it. So I started these because I was really excited the other day, and I have not really had time to work on them since because I'm working on stuff that I'm supposed to be working on. But once I finish this pattern test, I think I'm going to have more time, like I said, to work on these kind of more personal things. Well, and there's also ornaments and the Christmas card, which shouldn't take me too long in theory. But I'm going to talk about that later, because right now I want to talk about these socks. But now, for this moment, this tiny second, I would like to fix them, because there's something funky going on here. And it's not good. Okay. Got all the stitches back on. So anyway, ugly Christmas sweater socks. So here's how much I have so far. So this is going to be a string of lights. And then, so they used a couple sock minis, and I haven't been able to find any sock minis that, like, 100% capture the colors that I would like. So instead, I had this ball, if I can find it, of, that I've had this forever. It is Patton's Croy socks, I believe, in, like, summer stripes, something along those lines. So I've had this yarn since high school. It's just been chilling in my stash, because I figured I could use it someday, and this is the day. So I basically took it and, like, separated out, oh, this is going to be really hard to show. I separated out some of the colors into, like, 1 or 2 color stripes, little bundles, and they're kind of a mess right now, because they're just kind of jammed in here, and I'm not at the point that I'm going to use them. But anyway, when I get to the point where I put the Christmas lights on, then I can, like, have different colors, and it won't just all be the same color because it's self-striping yarn. And then I'm also going to use this on the foot to kind of stretch my yarn a little bit, because this main color, I only have 1 ball of. Technically, I could order one from Knit Picks, but I don't feel like ordering anything from Knit Picks right now. So we're going to see how well I do trying to stretch this. I think I can do it. Like, seeing how much yarn I have left, I think I'll be okay, but we will see. But that is my most exciting project right now. I'm using Knit Pick Stroll Tweed, that's the black and the tan. This is Cascade 220 fingering, and then Patton's Croy socks. It was all 3 of them. I got the the knit picks I got specifically for this project. The Cascade I had purchased on clearance at a yarn store, and I figured I would use it for something. And then, like I said, the Patton's Croy socks I've had around for a while. So I'm really excited about that because, yeah, I've wanted to knit these socks probably since last year, I think. I think I saw them last year and I was like, oh, they're so cute. And then this year when I've been like getting like more hardcore into knitting again, I had started like planning out because I wanted Christmas socks, and I saw those again and I was like, I need those. So yeah, I'm finally knitting them. I really love them. I can't wait to finish them, and my feet are gonna be so toasty and so cute. And I saw, so Hey Sister Yarn Co's like kind of back, I guess. I saw they had a video where they were like, hey look, we're back, haha. And they're doing another ugly sweater sock, but the only thing is, I was gonna order the kit. I almost did. I was this close, and then I didn't. I was like, no, I'm gonna be good and think about it, and I came back and they were all sold out. So I still probably am gonna buy the pattern because it's another mystery sock knit along, and if I'm not knitting as much stuff then, I might see if I can like buy or order yarn for it, because it sounds good. Although they are saying a lot of stuff about mohair, which worries me, because as much as they seem to really like mohair, I'm not a huge mohair fan. I don't like fuzzy stuff that much. It's just a personal preference. Everyone has their preferences, and my preference is to not use mohair. Yeah, so those are all my whips. And then I have a few acquisitions that I would like to speak of. First of all, when I went to the craft store, I was like, well, let me get some stuff for myself. So I ended up picking up a bottle of fig soak because I love how fig soak smells, and I've been wanting some, so I just grabbed myself a bottle. And then I bought this wrist ruler, which is too small for me, which is my own fault. Like, I went to put it on in the store and it seemed fine, and then I got home and I was like, this is like so tight. There's no way that I could comfortably wear this. And that's my own dumb fault. Like, I'm not blaming anyone but myself for that. Like, I can get it on, but it's like, I don't know, I guess it's just so tight. Like, I can't bend my wrist, and that kind of defeats the purpose of being able to craft with this around your wrist. So I might use it as a shawl cuff. I might give it away. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, because I really want one. I might just go buy myself one and then give this one away. I can't decide. I'll figure it out. But yeah, orange wrist ruler. And then, so I got those when I got my Malabrigo. I went back there the other day and I used my rewards and I got yarn for my Secret Santa. And I'm probably going back there on Black Friday. I don't participate in Black Friday shopping, and I'm actually probably hanging out with my family on Black Friday because we go to Rebecca's family on Thanksgiving. But I saw that my yarn shop is doing a really good sale on Black Friday. So I might brave the outside world just to go there and then not go to any more stores for the rest of the day. But yeah, I love them there, so yeah. Crafticorn. So I did order some stuff from Landon, a trans guy who likes to knit, and his little Crafticorn line. So first I got this cute little guy. Look at it, it's so adorable. It's a little succulent and I love it. I've been using that one a lot, and I like that it has a little green hook doodly-doo on it. And then I got this yarn, which is apparently coming apart, which is probably because of my cat. But it's called Victorian Gothic, so it's like these like rosy pink colors that I'm really into right now. And it's so soft. 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon, 436 yards, 100 grams. Yeah, really beautiful. Can't wait to like find something beautiful to knit with this. Really wish my cat hadn't pulled apart this skein. Very upsetting. And then I also got some roving because I want to spin so much. I just want to spin all the time now. And like, what a great winter activity. Just sitting, watching a movie, spinning with hot chocolate. I cannot wait. But anyway, so I got this like neon, it's called Neon Galaxy Crafticorn Roving 75 Superwash Merino, 25 nylon. Look how pretty that is. I cannot wait to spin this. It's going to be beautiful. I love it. So I got this braid of roving. I'm going to have such cool spinning this year. So that's that. I also won the the Patreon giveaway for knitting my shit together, and I got a pay for your peacock stitch marker. I love it. I've used this too. I think this will be, I'm probably going to put this on my cover your ass pants, because that just like seems appropriate. Duh. I've been working on making stitch markers too. I'm making holiday stitch markers, which I'm not going to reveal right now because I'm sending some to people, and they probably don't watch my podcast, but I do want it to be a surprise. So yeah, I'm making holiday stitch markers and progress keepers that I will be using on my projects. And then what else did I get? Darn Good Yarn. So I actually got my last Darn Good Yarn subscription box. I told my grandmother-in-law to cancel it because it's just not my thing. I am trying to find, before Thanksgiving, possibly a new subscription box or something like that to get for Christmas, because I would almost, instead of getting just like a bunch of stuff at Christmas, I kind of like the idea of like getting a subscription box, because then throughout the year you get small presents instead. And I like subscription boxes a lot. So I'm going to look around to see if there's anything else that I might be interested in, or something that Becca and I can both ask for together. Because I like getting mail. I really like getting mail. Yeah, so I got my last Darn Good Yarn box. It's not a bad one. I didn't mind it. So since it was a 1-year anniversary box, I got an extra gift. So the first gift I got was this bracelet. It's a sea glass bracelet. It's really pretty. I think it's supposed to be for like essential oils, but I don't do that stuff. So it's just a pretty sea glass bracelet, and I like it. It's definitely something I will wear. And then my 1-year present was this cute little pin. Look at it. It's so cute. I love enamel pins. I'm probably going to put this on my like knitting bag. But yeah, I love it. Little sheep with little yarn balls on it, and they're rainbow. And then the bracelet came in this little bag, so I'm going to reuse that for something. And then this is the yarn. Did I use this yet? No, I think I'm going to use a little bit of this for an ornament. I haven't decided yet. I need to figure out which one to do. But yeah, it's like a green and blue silk. It's soft. I mean, it's silk. It smells funny. But yeah, I don't like silk that much, so I need to stop getting things that are silk. Anyway, so this is worsted weight silk. It's fine. The pattern, what was the pattern? It was another stupid thing. I don't know where I put the box. The pattern was lame again. Really, honestly, like my overall review of Darn Good Yarn, it is really good if you are a new knitter. I think new knitter or new crocheter and you don't know what even to do with yourself, and you don't know how to find patterns as well, and you just want to like make stuff to learn. I think it's good for that, definitely. Like, it's definitely very beginner friendly, the $10 box. But if you are experienced, you're probably going to be disappointed. And like I said, some of the yarns were good, some of the free gifts were good, but overall, I felt like I have felt like I am just kind of trying to find a way to use the yarn rather than being excited and being like, yeah, I can do something with this, you know? So that's why I think I'm going to try to find something else a little bit different. It's good for the price. You're definitely getting a good amount of stuff for the price. It's only $10 a month, but it's just not my kind of stuff, if you know what I mean. So do with that info what you will, but that's my review of Darn Good Yarn. So that's all of, like, the actual stuff I have to talk about. So I'm gonna grab my knitting and let's just chat. Let's just chat for a bit. Because it's been a long time. I hope everyone's doing okay. Because it's been a long time. I don't know. So, Christmassy stuff is happening soon. I am going to be making a, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I am going to be making a Christmas card, and that, did I do this wrong? We're doing a cross-stitch Christmas card, which is definitely new to me. We usually take some sort of silly picture and then make that into a card, but this year I was like, let me just cross-stitch a portrait of us. It'll be cute. So that I am working on. I need to, like, actually make a pattern for it. I have all the materials. I picked out colors. We kind of discussed what kinds of things we want to do. Now I need to just, like, actually do it, and in a decent amount of time, so that, you know, we at least have them for Christmas. I know some people start sending their Christmas cards in November, which is not my thing. I think you know, Christmas starts December 1st for me. So yeah, Christmas cards, I'm making them. I would like to send them out to people. So if you want a Christmas card, let me know. If I have your address already, I will probably just send you one, because everyone likes getting Christmas cards, right? I don't know. You can also tell me if you distinctly don't want a Christmas card. That's totally cool too. Maybe you're like a low waist kind of person and are like, don't even send it to me. Or I could send it out via email. I could do that. I don't know. I personally really like Christmas cards. I like to put them up around our house. I think they're a nice little reminder of, like, the cool people that we know and who we love. So for us, we don't really celebrate, like, Christmas, like, religious-y Christmas. That's why we started saying candle nights, because we very much are non-religious people. We don't go to church on Christmas anymore. I used to. We have, like, a Christmas tree, but it's like, Christmas. Anyway, I love the season, though. I love the holiday season. It's probably one of my favorite times in the entire year, because I really like getting gifts for people. And, like, figuring out things, and it's a really great opportunity to make handmade things for people. This year for Christmas, I think we're doing, like, soap and chocolates kind of thing. Little gifts like that. We don't do buying a bunch of stuff from stores. If we are going to buy anything for someone, it's usually from an independent retailer. Like I said, I really hate Black Friday. I'm sitting here on my soapbox here, but, like, I don't like Black Friday. I don't like what it stands for. I'm a former retail worker, and Black Friday was horrible. I worked in an electronics store, I worked in an office supply store that had electronics, so the mad scramble for laptops was real. People were rude. The fact that there's low supply on purpose is fucked up. I hate Black Friday. So like I said, the only place that I'm really going for Black Friday is my yarn store. And the reason why I'm going to do that is I want to do a birthday giveaway. My birthday is December 11th, next month, and I would really like to have a little giveaway for that. I've never done a giveaway like that before. I did, like, the wishes giveaway a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago. That was last week, right? I actually have everything for that. I just need to send it out, which hopefully I will have time to do this weekend. But, yeah, I want to do a little birthday giveaway. So I'm going to go to the yarn store and see what I can find. I also just want to buy myself, like, a skein of yarn for my birthday. I'm excited for my birthday. I don't know. I always feel, like, weird about my birthday because I'm, like, trigger warning for, like, depression kind of stuff here. I never really expected to make it this long, which is like sad to think about. So like my birthday can be kind of weird for me, where I'm like, hey, wow, you know, it's weird. But I'm really excited about my birthday this year. You know, usually we like go out to dinner and maybe like have friends together to do something. We've done escape rooms and stuff like that, which like I think maybe I might do another escape room this year with my friends. It's just hard to get together birthday stuff for me because, you know, it's so close to the holidays, so people are either already busy going to a holiday party, or, you know, they're out of town, or I'm busy because I get quite busy. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do an escape room. But I do want to do a birthday giveaway, and then on my actual birthday, I am being surprised with something. So I took off work on my birthday because, like I said, it's a Wednesday, and I was like, I have leftover vacation days this year. I might as well just not work on my birthday. That would be awesome. So I am not working. Becca took off too. So the only plan that I know of, because I made this plan, is that we're going to go to Shady Maple for my birthday breakfast, because when you go to Shady Maple, you get free breakfast, or you get a free meal on your birthday as long as someone else there is buying a meal. So it's like buy one, get one free. Yeah, that's like my favorite free thing you can do for your birthday, because it is a whole buffet meal. Shady Maple, if you don't know, is in our Amish country in Pennsylvania, and it's delicious. It's a huge buffet of like home style type food. So good. Absolutely love it. It's where my prom was. It's where my mom's wedding reception was there. So yeah, it's just kind of like a central hub of activity. So we're going there for breakfast, and then she told me to not dress schlubby, and that we're gonna go on a long drive. So I have my theories about what that might mean, but I'm just going with the flow. I'm excited about it. She told me to make a long playlist for the car, which I can do. Gotta make myself a birthday playlist. As a joke, every single birthday that's either mine or hers, we listen to the birthday song by 2 Chainz. Which I picked up from my college roommate. So yeah, I'll probably make a really long fun playlist for us to listen to in the car to go wherever we're going. And I'm excited for whatever it may be. Like I said, I have my theories because I know her. I know this lady, and I know what kind of stuff we've been talking about. But I'm not gonna like think about it too much. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want it to be a surprise. It's gonna be fun. And then for my birthday dinner, unless she comes up with another plan, my birthday dinner for the second year in a row will be the melting pot. I love the melting pot. It's fondue. You cook your meat in oil. It's so good. I love that stuff. And it's really close to our house, so we don't have to be out that late. So that is that. So that's all my birthday stuff. Oh, so Christmas candle nights. So what I do for Christmas / candle nights is my ornament thing. And I actually have 5 of them done, and they're in this bag because I will never ever give someone a present in this bag. Look at this. Open your heart instead of presents. Why would you give someone a present in a bag that says that? Like, I don't want you to appreciate this. I want you to tell me that I shouldn't have gotten you a present. No, that's dumb bullshit. So instead, that's housing my ornaments right now because they are a surprise for Becca. I mean, they're obviously not a surprise for me because I'm making them. But they're a surprise for Becca. She doesn't know. She doesn't know the majority of what I'm making. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough time right now to only make them at this point when she's not home. I'm trying to work on them mostly when she's not home and like figuring things out when she's not home. But you know, I still have to work on them when she's here. So I'm just working through that. Yeah. So those, I'm still kind of on the fence about how I want to present them. Usually I just post a picture every day on Instagram of what the ornament of the day is. I told her that she could draw them. And so I'm debating about whether I want to do like, I had been thinking about Instagram Live, but I feel like that's too much to commit to. Do I want to do a video on my stories and then just do like a roundup at the end? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of doing Vlogmas and like putting that as part of it, but then I just don't think that I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. I wanted to, but realistically, I don't think it's going to happen in any form. Because I can barely get one video out a week. So might have to reserve that for once I get into a little bit better of a schedule and get into a flow of doing this kind of stuff. But I will definitely still be recording podcasts next month, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do about the ornaments. I'm rambling now. But yeah, I gotta go. I'm on my break at lunch, or I'm on a break for work, and I've got some stuff that I need to do, so I gotta get going. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am glad to be back. I am for sure back now, I promise. And I'm looking forward to the things that are to come. I hope you guys have a great week. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those great things. And I will see you next time. Bye.